We talk about these evenings when we're making the film, and I can't tell you how much it means to all of us. This entire cast, to McHugh, who is a brilliant filmmaker. He's my creative partner. 16 years, and he's had his hand in every film that I've made and we've made together, and it's a very special moment for me, and I just want to say thank you, my friend. Thank you for everything.
Tom is very gracious. He also knows it makes me extremely uncomfortable when he compliments me.
You're amazing. I love you.
This is so uncomfortable. I always like to take a moment.
Inspire me. You've tried to kill me.
Oh dear!
This is why he doesn't. I did not try to kill him. This is a really important thing. He's torturing me. I did not try to kill him. That just almost happened because of the way we make movies. It's very important to point out that the person standing next to me is very gracious and is going to be very gracious to all of the people around him. Everything that he does, the way that he works, and why he is the person he is, because of what he gives to all of the people around him. Everybody that will come out on the stage is somebody who has discovered something about themselves, has gone farther, worked harder, and created more because of their association with this man right here, myself included. I would not be standing here if it were not for one person who believed in me when quite literally nobody else did, and that's Tom Cruise. And it's really important you understand that if you had been in the room when he first offered me the job to direct Mission Impossible, you would have said, Tom, you're out of your mind. That's not the right guy for the job. He believed in me. And we're here 3.5 movies later, working on these, and I'm just very, very grateful. Also, when we made these movies at an extremely difficult time for the industry. There was a moment where it looked as though an experience like this was going to be something in the past, and there was a time when virtually everyone in the industry was almost ready to accept that, and one person said no, and that was Tom Cruise. That's why we're
You were there every step of the way, and it took that throughout the entire period. Family and friends, and I'm very grateful. Like what you've done, I just want people, thank you for saying that, and thank you, but you're there with me every step of the way, everything, and I'm very grateful. That's to you also, Mariela.
It was very fun. I just want to say, it sounds like it was hard, but it was a lot of fun. We want to say thank you to some people, and then we want to bring out the cast. We want to thank, somewhere in the audience is Shari Redstone.
Shari, where are you, Shari? Shari, thank you, Shari.
Bob Backish.
Bob, thank you.
Brian Robbins, and everyone else at Paramount.
The whole team, guys.
Believed in us and supported us, and that was not always easy. This was a very tricky one. It was a very big one to bring home, and without your support, we would not be standing here. So thank you very much for your good faith. We appreciate it. And now we would like to bring out our cast.
Extraordinary cast, exceptional people. We just greatly admire them.
Some of the faces are familiar from Mission Impossible. Some of the faces you've seen other places, but never seen quite like this. And the new cast members that have come here, you're going to see them in ways you never have. But we can't wait for you to see this movie. First.
Whatever.
Okay. So the first person we're gonna bring out. This guy approached me at a party 3 or 4 years ago and said, "Man, I love what you guys do. How do I get into Mission Impossible?" And I said, "You just did." This man is an extraordinary actor. Can't wait for you to see him in this.
Makes every film better that he's in. Every film.
Yes. So incredible, so inventive. Shea Whigham.
Shea. Come on, brother. Yes.
an extraordinarily talented actor who we first encountered in Top Gun Maverick.
Charisma to burn, charm to burn, and talent to burn.
Lots to burn.
Lots to burn.
She's an incredibly talented individual, and again, somebody we're excited for you to see. Great Tarzan Davis. Look at him, he's doing it. He just does it. A consummate gentleman, an absolute pleasure, a prince among men.
Good.
Somebody that we really enjoyed working with, and plays somebody so duplicitous and devilish, and it's quite unbelievable because he is the sweetest human being on earth.
Enormously talented, Cary Elwes. The legend. Awesome.
The next woman I'm going to bring out. The first time that we met was we had a Zoom call that was scheduled, and I was supposed to meet her to decide whether or not we were going to cast her in this film. And because of a miscommunication, I ended up calling her at the wrong time. And I was in a car. I actually was not ready to have that conversation. So I apologized to her, and I ended the call after about 30 seconds and agreed to call her 2 hours later. And I immediately called Tom Cruise and I said, it's her, she's got the job. This actor is somebody that you're going to be seeing a lot of in the future. Absolutely phenomenal talent.
Great writer and
Great writer, producer, extraordinary screen presence, and just one of the loveliest people you'll ever meet.
Without Mariela, Garriga.
Returning to Mission Impossible, had not been with the franchise since the first movie. This is somebody at the beginning of every single Mission Impossible. We said, we've got to bring this guy back. We got to bring him back with style. We got to bring him back in a way that really exploits his talents. And
the first one, I have great admire of his work, and I was really honored when he said that he would make it, and now here we are at this time.
yes, and it's just important for you to know that when you're watching it, he has some of the best dialogue in the film, and that's because he rewrote all of it. Henry Czerny.
Henry Czerny. Henry. It's true. We have to go.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, this is yours. This is somebody you've known for a very long time.
Yes. Now, I met this great actor when I was doing Risky Business in Chicago. He was making a film at the same time, and I went on his set to see him work, and he was making a film with Sean Penn, incredible actor, and I always wanted to work with him. He's someone who I followed his career, enormous amount of talent and charisma, very powerful actor, and he's extraordinary in this film. And I'm very proud to present to you Esai Morales. Very powerful. Oh, yes.
Tell it.
Okay.
It's you. You tell it.
Okay. You want it? So
You tell it.
Okay. So this actress is extraordinary. This actress was training in martial arts, and the guy said, "What are you training for?" And she said, "I'm going to go make Mission Impossible." Okay. Now this was years ago, and now here she is, and she's making Mission Impossible. And she always wanted to fight me in the Mission Impossible movie, apparently, which I don't want to give anything away, but I think maybe that'll happen. Enormously charismatic, talented, such a gifted actress.
Klementieff.
and amazing. She's got incredible style also, I just have to say. I know.
Returning for the second time, this is someone that I met by chance through friends several years ago, before she was a household name, and I came home from that event and I called Tom and I said, I met this actor tonight. She's absolutely sensational. We're going to be working with her one day. And it's been a real pleasure over the last few years to watch her not only tear this franchise apart, but how she has gone out into the world.
Absolutely astonishing actress, Vanessa Kirby. She's also a producer, brilliant actress. Look at her. Just amazing. Exceptional.
You cannot have Mission Impossible without the very particular balance, the lightness of touch, the extraordinary humor, but also the incredible, stealthy, dramatic chops of this actor.
Yeah, I saw him in Shaun of the Dead. I was like, oh my gosh, if this guy could be in Mission 3, he came in and he has such ability, dramatic and comedy. His character comedy is incredible. His drama is incredible. He's an amazing guy, so talented, so much fun to be with, and a dear friend also.
The other great thing is when you have 7 pages of dialogue that you wrote the night before and you need somebody to deliver it like it's a rock music, this is
Yes.
this guy. He is the Mission Impossible secret weapon.
Yeah. Simon,
Six-pack.
Peggles. Six-pack. We call him six-pack. Six-pack Peggles. And I love his suit. I love all of his suits that he's wearing. They're incredible. You've just been killing it on the tour with the suits, Simon. I love your suit. It's awesome.
Last but not least, sorry, not last but not least, but sorry, that was, I didn't see that there. Oh my goodness. Returning again to Mission Impossible. Someone that we discovered quite by accident, the very last second, when we were casting Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation, and an actor of such extraordinary power, extraordinary presence, extraordinary grace,
Extraordinary charisma and ability, talent, physically dramatic. She just holds the screen in such a unique cinematic way. An amazing artist. Rebecca Ferguson.
And finally, it's someone that I saw on the stage 10 years ago.
And last but not least.
Last but not least, yes, promise we're going to start the movie. So somebody I saw on the stage 10 years ago, and it was another one of those instances where I called Tom afterwards and said, this person is an extraordinary talent, we have to find just the right thing. Every movie that we've worked on since then, the conversation has started with this person. You might know her as Hayley. We called her Hayley.
Yep.
Yeah.
For the simple fact that she was always down, always ready to meet the challenge head on. Everything that you're going to see her doing in this film is extraordinarily difficult, physically challenging, some of it utterly terrifying. And she was there for every single bit of it, and was matching a very, very difficult person to match.
And she does it. She's impressive in every single way.
It's been really extraordinary, as we like to say, with all of these actors, to get out of their way and to get out of her way. Everything that you're seeing from everybody in this film, you're watching these actors bring something special to them that they're contributing to the film. And this is somebody who really brings something special that we've tried to capture for years, and we're so thrilled to be able to show it to you tonight.
Hayley, hell yeah.
Atwell.
thank you all for your patience in allowing us to introduce this cast. I just want to say, what I love about movies, it's celebrating these artists, and I think McHugh has such an ability to write specifically for their voices and recognize what it is that we admire in them. And the kind of movies that I love are this, you just go from one character to the next, and I just like for you all to take a moment and just look at the power of these artists, and I'm very grateful that you all are here. I'm very grateful that you all came on the journey. You're amazing, and I really thank you. Thank you. That's a lot of talent on the stage. It's a lot of talent.
I feel like the guy in the right stuff introducing the Mercury astronauts when I'm looking at this cast.
No,
here.
Killer's Row, man.
Look at this Murderer's Row. This is the cast of Mission Impossible.
I know. Thank you all. Thank you.
Woo! There's a lot of magic. There's a lot of trickery. There's a lot of incredible technology. A lot of work done by a lot of people whose names you'll see in the credits. They all did an incredible job, and this movie is, in many ways, an extraordinary technological feat. None of it would work if you weren't completely invested in every single character, and you're invested in them because this is the cast, this is the talent of these people. Remember, when you're sitting on the edge of your seat tonight, and by the way, we will not refund the portions of the seat you do not use. Just remember, when you're sitting on the edge of your seat tonight, it's because of everybody you're looking at here, the cast of Mission Impossible 10 Breaking Apart.
Thank you all for being here.
Thank you all for coming.
Thank you for coming. Please enjoy. Until next time.